I probably in the past would have started with a lot more weight. Like maybe like 25s on each side. I would have started at a place that like pushed me. But something I'm working with is like enjoying the process now, rather than like getting it done. And I want to enjoy this for 15 minutes. And so I'm like steadily increasing the weight so I can like enjoy the effort.
Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Unlock Potential. I'm Brian Delaney. Our focus this season is fitness. I'll be joined by Dr. Duvall, who's going to guide us through his protocol for getting into your best shape so we can live our best lives and serve others well.
We're with Chelsea Rae. She's getting started on her workout, going through the limber test. Her body is changing on a regular basis right now. She's expecting in the next few months to give birth to a child. And so as her body changes, it's important for her to be checking in with what her major symptoms are so that she can guide her exercise in a really healthy and productive way in the long term.
I feel a little tired in general. Yeah.
Sending a lot of energy down there.
Yeah, I feel I feel my heartbeat in my belly right now.
Yeah. So when that main experience is fatigue, we're gonna take on steady work.
I used to like a lot of intensity, fast movements, as much weight. I like to push the edge. And ever since I got pregnant, I've not craved that at all. Like I haven't wanted that at all. Hasn't sounded good. I have done a little bit of strong work, but it wasn't, my edge really changed. So it wasn't like the same intensity that was right for me 2 months before conception. So it's like my entire edge changed and my body's priorities are like changing. So my workouts have adapted a lot. They're like more flexible, more adaptable, more about being more fit all over and like having stability all throughout my body, having great circulation and like softening. That feels like the new priority.
Now, what we have people do is they walk easily. So they're not focused on walking fast, but they walk easily. And that reduces the strain on their joints. And then when they're ready, they run fast. And if they run fast instead of running slow, they stimulate a lot of musculature. And stimulating that musculature helps heal any of the damage that might be incurred in the joints. Now, to be in between those, we want to stimulate more musculature. And so the sideways stepping, the grapevining, sometimes we transition into skipping. What that does is that stimulates more muscles, but it doesn't force people to run fast. And so walking easy, running fast, and doing some extra things in the middle minimizes strain on the joints and maximizes strain on the muscles, which is where we get that long-term progress. What was the experience during those tests?
Really consistent. Each one felt the same pretty much, very same as before, like fluid, smooth.
So as opposed to a great, more of a good sensation?
Yes. Axle belly sitting to standing.
Yes. So you'll be sitting on the ground. You'll have an axle or a weight object that feels best for your belly. It'll be touching some section of the belly, whether that's the front of the belly or off to the sides.
Okay.
Hold that against the belly while you go from sitting on the ground up to standing and back down. So you've got 15 minutes to explore. So you can increase the weight or decrease the weight.
Okay.
You can try different rep schemes, but what we're looking for is the heaviest weight you can complete today 3 times within 30 seconds.
In 15 minutes to complete that.
Exactly.
Great.
Yep. This is one of the best exercises you can do for yourself right now. Because by challenging that musculature to get up and down off the ground, this is the greatest range of motion you'll have to move. And as soon as that medicine ball turns into a baby, if you're capable of more than what that baby weighs, it's much easier to move through life shortly after that pregnancy is over.
Right. I probably in the past would have started with a lot more weight. Like maybe like 25s on each side. I would have started at a place that like pushed me. But something I'm working with is like enjoying the process now, rather than like getting it done. And I want to enjoy this for 15 minutes. And so I'm like steadily increasing the weight so I can like enjoy the effort, and also like being patient with like exploring the edge, because I wouldn't want to hit it right away. That felt good. Yeah, still fluid, smooth. I think I feel some fatigue now though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little tired.
Yeah.
That first exercise helped you feel a little bit more energized because you worked within the comfort zone. This exercise pushed outside the comfort zone a little bit more. Now you're starting to feel that fatigue as the comfort zone goes down.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to that steady work to open it back up.
Okay. So I have one arm dumbbell overhead, face up, get up to sitting.
Yes.
Okay. This is like the hardest thing to do with the medicine ball. It's actually like sitting up is so different.
Yeah.
So this is probably great, maybe.
So you're gonna lay face up and hold the weight overhead. And if sitting straight up feels challenging because you don't have that compression and extension here, you can start to roll to the side using the arm to help here.
Got it.
And there's less compression through the abdomen that way.
Great.
You can play with that.
Great. I actually see the benefit. I am not excited. Yeah, but I do see the benefit, because a lot of moms have told me, and it's really true in pregnancy, like squatting, lifting weights is not that hard, but like rolling over in bed is really hard. And then, like a lot of moms have told me like they're laying down, grabbing their baby and sitting up with the baby is really hard after giving birth. So like I really see how me practicing this now and engaging like the inside spine muscles more than like the outside ab muscles that I'm used to using. And like the deep core is like gonna go a long way.
There are times where people will be told that sit-ups are bad for the spine and can create damage to the discs of the spine. And so if we don't ever sit up as part of our exercise, we get weakness there, and that weakness can create damage in the long run. And if we listen to the symptoms of our body and what we're capable of, it's going to guide us to doing a sit-up in many different styles. So you can see Chelsea Rae here moving to one side or the other, challenging her spine in many ways instead of one specific way. And by challenging it in many ways, she builds a lot of resilience over time.
I noticed, like, after the last thing that I did, the lifting, there's a part of me that wanted to be done and felt like I want to be done. I'm done. But not like I had to be done. And then, like, finishing with this, I actually feel like I have more energy now, and I feel more like fluid, and like it just like redistributed all the energy. And also, like, I think I was having like a sense, I was feeling a sense of limitation around doing sit-ups, and starting to kind of like feel like, that's not for me for right now, you know? But so it's felt like really actually important to do them.
Yeah.
And find out like they're not, I never felt like challenged like the whole time.
Yeah. That means
yeah, it
that
felt really
you
easy.
executed it well. That's perfect. So wrapping up your workout today, why don't you share a little brief explanation of what you went through today?
I came in feeling tired and not in the mood of like, I want to do stuff. I want to work. So I knew it's important that I'm here, or else I might feel something like this all day. Also, if I don't work out in the morning, sometimes I will feel too awake at night, and then I'll stay up too late, and then it makes like not a great cycle for the next day. So I felt like I need to be in here, and started with steady work. That felt really good. Like it was opening, the grapevine felt like it was like a side movement that I really needed. Like it was like opening my hips. And then lifting felt really empowering. I haven't done that in a little while. It wasn't super heavy. Lifting felt really good. Like it was waking me up.
Yeah.
Like that. Like the lifting was like, I'm awake, I'm here.
Nice.
And then ending with steady work felt, that also like was strengthening my core, but not in a way that was aggressive, but like fluid. Felt like very right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's super inspiring. I've watched you change a lot over the last few years. This most recent change, inspiring a lot of people.
Thank you.
It's great to coach. It's great to watch.
Thank you.
Thanks for following along today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us, Unlock Potential 360 on YouTube. Follow us on Stay Active Method on Instagram. We're still putting a ton of work into the Stay Active Method app. We're really pushing for a fall release. It's going to be a premium product. Good for clients no matter where they are in the world. Good for coaches to go through and learn how to mentor their heroes along that journey as well. Follow us along and we'll keep you updated.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Unlock Potential. Follow us across all socials at Unlock Potential 360 and visit our website at unlockpotential360.com to shop our gear and see what's coming up next.
The information and views expressed by our host or guests on the Unlock Potential podcast are their own, and not a substitute for professional medical or fitness advice. Always consult with qualified healthcare or fitness professionals before starting any new exercise program or making changes to your current routine.